ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. Anton Richardson has finished up with his first season as a New York Yankee, and the feedback has been positive.
For the most part, keep it simple. Everyone's like, you did your job. You did a really good job. You know what I mean? And they look forward to seeing me again. So hopefully, you know what I mean, it's good things. If not, I'll be ready. I love being a part of the organization and would love to continue to be a part of the organization. So hopefully I keep people being Yankee fans for a long time.
The Andrews Softball Association's Best of 7 championships continuing last night at the park in Nicholstown. Our Charles Fisher was there.
Championship night here at the ballpark in Nicholstown, Andrews, and everybody was out for this ladies' game between the Gators Trucking Honeybees, up 2-1 on the Sagoma Navigators. The Navigators jumped to an early 4-zip lead, but in the bottom of the third, the Gators Trucking Honeybees played it 7 across the plate to take a 7-4 lead, and that's all they would get, because in the top of the fifth, the Navigators found the lumber and put 9 runs across to go up 13-7. The ball game would end 16-13 in favor of the Navigators to tie the series at 2-2. Head coach Ronald Young.
We were down one game. We evened the score tonight, and we wasn't ready. But I think right now we're ready. I think we're going to win the next 2 games.
A back and forth game here tonight. What happened?
Well, we had to get involved in the game. The team was playing flat, and now I think they got in the last inning. They got to grab a hold of things, and we're going to go from here.
Gators Trucking Honeybees not liking some of the calls, and you heard it from Coach Lonnie Storr.
Personnel who in charge of this league got to do a better job, first of all, in trying to get better officiating in clutch times like this in championship. That particular ump, every time now, twice now, I had to play a game with him. He's no good for the game. He's bad for the league.
In the men's contest, which got underway late last night, the Gemini Cougars went up 3-1 on Young Breed. Game number 5 in both series will be played Sunday right back here at the park in Nicholstown. In Nicholstown, Andrews, for ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, thanks a lot, Charles. Now, while softball is finishing up in the big yard, the high school basketball season is just around the corner. The South Andrews preseason invitational always attracts a good amount of teams, and the hosts have high expectations this time around.
My junior boys are in a rebuilding stage right now, but my senior team is right now. We're going to make some noise this year. Last year we did a lot of traveling, and the guys was like more exposed to other competition and stuff like that. They know what it takes now, what it takes to win.
Our main objective is to win it all this year and put our school on the map.
Defense bring offense, and we have to play hard and don't allow easy passes to come through the lane.
We are really ready and we are prepared for all the teams that are coming down.
We have done plenty of hours, even on the weekends we practice. You got to work hard to win it.
The Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, in partnership with the Bahamas Olympic Committee, will stage the inaugural Sports for All Challenge tomorrow, and festivities there start 2 p.m. at the western end of Clifford Park.
What we have is a series of obstacles that we're inviting members of the public to put in a 6-man team to come in, have fun, get sweaty, get wet, get dirty for a good cause. There is a floating trophy for the team that manages to clock the fastest time.
We attended a conference about a year ago in Peru, and it showcased sports for all on a big field, and they had various initiatives such as hula hoop. They had a big field with skipping rope, tug of war, and for us we said, you know what, we need to go back to the old day where the kids get on a field or get in an open space and come together and meet, greet, and not so much video games, not so much sitting in front of the TV.
We have to make sure that the islands, they get their representation as much as Nassau, because we don't want to feel biased in that way. But we have done a proposal. We are looking at the major islands, and hopefully Grand Bahama will be seeing us next year.
After hosting a successful Optimist Nationals in Long Island last weekend, the Bahamas Sailing Association now has its sights set on hosting an international competition, and plans are already in motion.
The Bahamas Nassau specifically is going to bid for the Opti North Americans, which would mean the entire North American region will be invited to that regatta. That would be a regatta that would probably host about 260 or 280 boats that would come to Nassau from all over Canada, North America, Bermuda, whatever. And if that happens, then the Nationals will be hosted in Nassau next year. But that regatta, the North Americans, we're putting a bid in for 2016. If we're not successful with getting the bid for 2016 for the North Americans, then the Opti Nationals will go to Abaco next year.
The Strikers Boxing Club is getting ready to take a group of young men to Ecuador for a world ranking tournament. And according to head coach Ron Rogers, when they get back, they plan to put more of an emphasis on female boxing.
The tournament we're going to right now, we'll be bringing video back from that tournament. And this tournament just so happens it has female fighters in it, top female ranking fighters in the world. So when we bring that video back and we can do, allow it to be played, you know, we could do it on our social networks as far as Facebook, YouTube, and also we can, you know, come to you guys as well, try and get some of it aired. And the females, once the girls see, you know, other females doing it, I'm pretty sure they would realize, you know, we can do it too.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.